Well, Alfie, it's that time of week again. It's time for us to talk to the boys and girls. You like this time, don't you? You still can't see the boy. No, you still can't see the boys and girls, but they are there, and you know they're there. Some of them have been writing to you. Oh, that's great. It's nice, isn't it, when they get in touch? And yeah, because we can't see each other at the moment, but it's nice that we can still talk in this way. But you know, Alfie, at the moment we're coming up to a really important time of year. It's really exciting. No, it's not Christmas. That's not for a long time yet. We're coming up to Easter. You knew that. Good. Because, you know, boys and girls, Christmas is a great time of year, but Easter can be just as exciting. And you can't wait until he comes. Now, we're not talking about Christmas. We're not talking about Santa Claus. You know that. Right, so who are you waiting to come? Oh, Easter Bunny, of course. Easter Bunny, Easter eggs, lots of chocolate. Yeah, Easter eggs and Easter bunnies and chocolate. But yeah, I know, I get the idea. You like chocolate. No, I haven't got any chocolate at the moment. You'll have to wait till Easter. Okay, we get the idea. But you know, Alfie, there's more to Easter than chocolate. Yeah, there is. There is. Yeah, I know hot cross buns are to do with Easter as well. You don't like hot cross buns, do you? No, okay. Why is that? There's no chocolate in them. Yeah, but hot cross buns are actually quite special in a way. They're not like ordinary buns, because on the top there's something special. Have you noticed what it is? No, it's not a kiss. You thought I was telling you that I loved you. Well, I do love you, but that's not what it's there for. That's actually a cross. And it gives us a very special message about Easter. Yeah, okay. No, we can't go yet. We're still talking about Easter. You want to go on an Easter egg hunt? No, can we come back to where we were, please? You and your chocolate. Come on out. Let's talk about hot cross buns, shall we? I know you told me you don't like hot cross buns, but you know, they are important because they tell us what Easter is all about. Because on the top there is that cross. And the cross tells us about how Jesus died upon an awful cross because he loved us. Yeah, so Easter is all about love. And that's great, isn't it? But in a way it's quite a sad story. You don't like sad stories, I know. You don't like unhappy endings, but actually this has got a happy ending. Because what happened when Jesus died on the cross is that he was showing that he loved us so much. So in a way, Alfie, you could say that on top of the bun it's a cross, but it's also a kiss, because God is saying, I love you. The Bible, God's word, tells us that God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son. And because Jesus died on the cross, if we love him, if we become his friend and we trust him, then he gives us everlasting life. We can be with him one day in heaven. And that really is fantastic. How does it end up being a happy ending? Well, I think we're going to watch a video and find out a bit more about the story. And then we'll talk after, okay? Yeah, it will be a happy ending, promise. See you in a bit, boys and girls.
Placed on his head, and he was hung between two thieves. The skies turned black, and Jesus died. Later that night, he was buried in a tomb. It had been 3 days since Jesus died. When the women got there, they couldn't believe their eyes. The stone had been rolled away. The soldiers were so frightened they were like dead men. An angel of God was sitting on the stone.
Don't be afraid. Jesus is alive.
The women were as happy as they could be. They ran to tell the good news. Some of Jesus' friends didn't believe what the women said. But everything the women said was true. Jesus really was alive. He had risen from death. A little later, 2 of Jesus' friends were walking along a road when Jesus joined them. At first, they didn't know who it was, but they liked talking with this man. They invited him to have dinner at their house. So Jesus came in, and while he was thanking God for the food, they realized who he was. And then Jesus disappeared. Another night, Jesus appeared in a room where many of his friends were gathered. He told them to tell their family, friends, neighbors, and strangers that he was alive.
Share everything I've taught you, first with the people in Jerusalem, then to people everywhere. But wait in Jerusalem until God sends you a special gift of power from heaven.
Jesus led his followers a little way out of town and prayed for them. While he was praying, he started to rise up into heaven. Then a cloud hid him from his followers. As everyone was standing there, staring up into heaven, 2 angels appeared beside them and said,
Jesus has been taken away from you and into heaven. One day he will come back in the clouds, just like he went away.
There, did you like that story? It was good. I'm so glad you liked it. Was it a happy enough ending for you? It was fantastic, yeah. It really is a great ending to a very sad story. Because although it's sad that Jesus died on the cross, and that's not nice at all, he did it because he loved us. And then 3 days later, he came back to life. And you know, Alfie, he's alive today. And the fantastic thing is that all the time, he's watching over us. Even though we can't see him, he's there as our friend. And that's amazing, isn't it? I think, Alfie, it would be good to have a little song, don't you? Yeah, it's got actions to it. It's sing a song, sing a joyful song. And you see the words on the screen, and I want you all to join in. Because there's one bit where we dance, and there's one bit we clap our hands, and then we wave our hands and jump up and down. You get as you go along. I think you might know this one. Enjoy it. And we'll have a little chat before you go.
He was crucified, but now he's risen
from that, Alfie. Did you enjoy it? You're tired as well. Right. You want to go and have a sleep? Okay, fine. I hope you enjoyed that song, boys and girls. It's a great one, isn't it? Lots of actions to it. And that just about brings us to the end of our little chat together. Hope you have a great Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate. But remember, it's all about God loving us. See you again soon. Bye.